Hello everyone and welcome to this Video Song Frontier video. My name is Jay Wakefield and today we have another unboxing video. Now this box is actually quite small. So I genuinely, and I mean this, I'm not saying this for the drama of the video, I genuinely at this point don't know what's in it. Obviously, once again, you guys will, because you'll have read the video title. That's if I even decide to tell you what's in it. No, I'm only kidding on. Probably will have done. So I'm actually really quite curious. I had a meeting with someone today, and you know, this box has basically just been staring at me, willing me to unbox it. So I think I'm going to do that. Usual safety rules apply with knives. For example, if you are the leader of a knife crime syndicate, it's time for you to put the knife down and go and put yourself to the prison, like that's ever going to happen. But you know, seriously, if you're a member of the mafia or something, get a responsible adult to do this for you. Especially if you're a member of the Buick Mafia, that seems to only be seen when someone does a video of one of the Living Books titles. Oh no! So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna cut you, man. I'm gonna cut you so bad. I'm gonna cut you so bad. You're gonna wish I not cut you up so bad. Resilient this one is. There we go. Got one side done. Now time to stick my knife in the other side. The first cut is the deepest, baby. Flip. Okay, that's the product damaged. Baby, I know. Okay, so cut here. I seem to have cut there. Is there any more cuts that I need to do? Yes, actually there is. I need to cut around here. Preference. Time to slice and dice this box, eh? It's it might be a small one, but it's certainly not the easiest one that I've ever had to unbox. Luckily though, it's sellotape should have kept it safe. Anyone who wanted in this box would have had a bit of time doing it, so unless they actually took it home, you know, they would have had to do it in another way. Ah, now the box is open. So, still having slight problems. Yeah, I'm going to need to just go over this again. And again. And there we go. Oh. So, in this box, someone's actually decided to give me some newspaper. Look at this. Could have just sent me the newspaper, you know. Would have actually been easier to read as a newspaper and not as balled up bits of newspaper. Oh look! There's a Sony power supply here. I wonder. I do wonder indeed. And the tiniest wee figure 8 lead. What is that? Seriously. So it's tiny wee charger thing. It looks like it came straight off of one of their Handycam chargers. So let's put this there. And see what else is in here apart from all the balled up newspaper. The CD-ROM drive, PCMCIA card CD-ROM drive made by Sony. It is the tiniest PC card CD-ROM drive I've ever seen. Even comes with a really nice PC card. Tell you, Sony really knew how to kind of make things look nice back in the day. Seriously, that's kind of a nice addition. But there is something else in here. Oh no! It's a Sony Vaio laptop that I think someone appears to have shrunk. Did you think it would be funny to shrink a lot? Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh wow. What on earth? Seriously? I mean, I knew I was expecting this laptop, but I mean, now's not actually the time for making, you know, kind of wiseacre jokes. This is... Okay, I think what appears to have happened... What? Ultra widescreen resolution, check this out. Oh my goodness, I mean... I'm going to have to actually come around here to show you this. And it is tiny. It's got a motion eye webcam. You seen that? A webcam. My current PC, my current laptop doesn't even have an inbuilt webcam. Motion eye. And then you can actually rotate it so it actually faces the back. Seriously. What is that? Wow. Just here it is. It's a Sony. I mean, that wouldn't be an issue mainly, really. But when you have a look at some of these stickers, you realise this is a Pentium MMX. No fooling. This is a Pentium MMX. This is not a Pentium 2 MMX, not a Pentium 3. It's a Pentium. Most people had never even seen a webcam at this point. And yet here is Sony. I mean, I really don't know what this machine's all about. Because let me take you for a wee tour around it. Sticker says designed for Windows 98. I don't know how old this machine is. But if I kind of just close it down like so. If I take you on a wee tour around it. On the right hand side you have a cooling vent. And a PC card slot. And then there's a wee flap here that I don't know what this is all about actually. Oh well. None on the back, there's absolutely nothing at all. One of the first laptops to introduce nothing at the back. And then on the left hand side we see that Sony have went for a legacy free approach. So you have infrared, speaker out, microphone in, something, some sort of proprietary part, I think that's the VGA connection, USB, and then you've got Firewire on a Pentium MMX, guys. And it, what? Oh yeah. And then I think here's a power on switch here. So this is, and then there's a button marked P. Is that the power button or is that print? Or is it I need to do toilet now? This is amazing. Seriously, this is amazing. However, some of you will know that this is not my first foray into computers that ought not to be sized so small. I do have another machine which is actually so small that I can't even find it. I'm actually being serious. I've lost it. I know it's around here somewhere. But yeah, okay, never mind. The machine in question is a Toshiba Libretto 50CT. And no, it's a Windows 95 machine. I mean, that is quite tiny. I think this one is actually bigger. But I mean, look at it. Okay, it's a bit battered and bruised. But look at it. This is beautiful. I love kind of the bluey... I love kind of the kind of pale indigo style colour, kind of bluey purple. I love how all the switches are kind of chrome and silver. I love how it comes with a CD-ROM drive, actually. I must admit, it'll make it easier to install stuff on it. I love how just everything. It just looks fantastic. And it's got a really wide screen, which is ideal for watching DVDs on. Fail hounds. But yeah. So I do get to wondering how it is to type on. Well, I'll kind of show you inside instead of just kind of keeping all the fun to myself. I mean, I wouldn't even know how to go about powering this thing on. Oh, there we go, that'll do it. But I mean, here's the keyboard. As you can see, it's... Shut up. So it's a Pentium with MMX 266 megahertz processor, which I didn't actually realise that you could get such a fast MMX. And it's saying that I should check the date and time settings. Very sensitive keys. Thanks, it's January the 1st, 1980. Actually, I've got some news for this machine, and I should really show you on the camera, but I am going to show you this on the camera. The date today is... Shut up. The 18th of March 2013, and the time, I can't believe this either, it's 4:15 in the afternoon. Yep, memory, time really has gone that fast. 64 megs of RAM, 2.5 megs of video memory. With a 4.3 gig hard disk. There's some infrared, there's also some audio, and I'm reading most of this from the BIOS. So kind of a similar specification to the Dell... Try that again. Dell Latitude CPI D266XT. So now save the changes in the BIOS. Yep, I have a couple of other machines that make that sound. It's only I've had that sound for ages. And as you can see, the job of configuring this machine has obviously gone to someone I know who lives in Kentucky. 266 megahertz processor with 64 megs of RAM. I have only one phrase. I'm really sorry to have to kind of borrow an LML3ism here. Sony, or whoever owned this machine, you had one job. Windows 2000 Professional. Like I said, one job. And if I don't know how old this machine is, but if you were hoping to usher in the new millennium in style, you'll remember about 15 years ago the Teletubbies were the end thing then. You could sellotape this to you and then you could be a laptop tubby. Two Pell the Tubby Cuttered. Seriously, what on earth was with that show? Actually, it's not doing too badly actually for Windows 2000. Well, someone's put a Wi-Fi adapter in here and, you know, put an old version of Firefox on it, but I'm quite impressed with the battery on this thing, the fact that it's running. The right arrow key leaves a wee bit to be desired though. But yeah, I mean, here's Windows 2000 running on the system. You know, and you know, like I said, someone's actually had a Belkin Wi-Fi adapter on here. You know, probably does work quite well on the internet actually, but not for me. Oh, actually, I think I'm going to do a test now of I don't know how. I don't know if Windows 2000 picks up the drivers for this, but I'm actually going to plug in a network card now, and just kind of see how. I'm just going to kind of see how. Well. Okay, maybe I'm not. There's something tells me that the battery's a way to give out. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut down before it shuts down without me. I'm going to set up my phone on the tripod, and we'll just kind of plug this in. Here's another slight issue with Windows 2000. It doesn't seem to support the advanced power management on this machine. So I'm going to need to try and find some drivers. So how do I turn this off? Oh, there we go. Actually, I'm really sorry. While I was hoping to show you more of this notebook, I did actually manage to connect it to the internet using the PC card slot. I mean, everything on the machine is fine. I did not. Well, I did try filming it, but because I'm using the YouTube capture app on iOS, because the iPhone will not let you select your own resolution. Apple does not think that the resolution of a photograph or a video should be yours to choose. I think that is really bad, considering this computer of mine cannot do 1080p high definition video. It just will not render it. You know, I have to render it as 480p, whereas 720p, it's, you know, it can't actually do it. It's a bit of a shame actually, because you know, I mean, I had done this machine, and yeah, I did manage to actually compare it to the Toshiba Libretto 50CT that some of you will have actually seen. I mean, this is a Libretto here, and of course, let me just kind of close it up. This is a Sony Vaio. Now, the Libretto is, well, it is not actually that much thicker, actually. It kind of certainly has the illusion of a thicker machine, because it is, I mean, this is with its docking station on. The libretto is actually still smaller. But the Sony obviously has got more of a feature set. And, you know, what I was saying is that they are both Pentium machines, but they kind of look so different. I mean, this, I really don't know what the dates are on this. In fact, let me just have a wee look now. Because I'm actually really, it was made in Japan. I mean, that's kind of nice. I'm just trying to see if I can find on this machine anywhere a copyright date. Might actually give me some clues as to, you know, when this machine was made. And there doesn't seem to be any, but it certainly it certainly kind of looks a lot newer than it probably should be. But then again, I mean, these blues, this kind of indigo blue thing was kind of Sony's colour scheme back in the day. And I guess they did use it back in 1998, so that kind of does make sense. But the fact that it's got a webcam built into the machine, when most people didn't even have access to the internet, let alone a need to use a webcam on their desktop computers, that's just quite amazing. I can't imagine that this machine was very cheap. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was really quite expensive. So, yeah. Basically, you know, I mean, I can flip this webcam over, and then I've got an oversight, you know, and then I've got a very unwieldy looking handycam, I think. I would like a Sony handycam, actually. But yeah, so this, oh, and I just realised this Vaio logo, it looks 3D, but it isn't. It's actually just kind of printed on. Oh no! I just noticed that now. Oh dear. But it's still a really nice looking machine, and you know, I'm kind of looking forward to going away and having some fun with it. And I do like how the CD-ROM drive, I think the holding mechanism for this has kind of gone a wee bit, but never mind. It looks all really quite nice and sleek, especially when you tuck the PC card thing underneath. That's really nice. It is and this is actually 3D. This Vaio is actually embossed, the logo on here. So this is kind of like this is kind of like a Sony Discman for your laptop. Kind of like that. You know, back in the 90s, everyone needed a Discman. Seriously, you needed a Discman. I remember I used to drool over them, you know, back when I was a wee lad. I remember getting my first CD Walkman for Christmas. And it was a Sony, but by then they were actually known as CD Walkmans, not Discmen. And the sound on it was the sound on it was totally awesome. I mean, yeah, really liked listening to that thing. But yeah, so this has been a video of the Sony Vaio PCG-C1F. Hope you've all enjoyed it. If you I would like to say, though, before I do go, a wee note to all of my subscribers. I would like to thank you all for actually having subscribed to my channel. You know, it is absolutely brilliant that I get the support that I do. You know, if I'm getting through to just even a few people, for me, that makes doing videos worthwhile. Knowing that someone's going to watch them. Knowing that someone's going to get the same enjoy... Well, actually, I don't know. I mean, it's if you think my videos are any good, well, I do appreciate it, even though they're not. But I did enjoy, you know, I do enjoy doing videos sometimes, you know, when things don't crash and when the shitrock doesn't crash rendering it. But The Shetrock is my main computer, by the way. That's what I get for building it with an ASRock motherboard. Oh well, that'll learn me. That'll teach me while I learn, actually. But if people do get enjoyment out of my videos, well, that is encouragement enough for me to keep on doing them. If nobody gets enjoyment out of doing my videos, well, screw it. I'm just going to do it anyway. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I am. Because I know somewhere out there, someone will Google up, one of my videos will come up and they'll actually enjoy watching it. So, yeah. So I'm just going to keep on doing them. But thank you to everyone who does support me. I do appreciate the support, with my YouTube channel and videos and, people asking questions. Please do feel free, to ask questions. Obviously, if I don't like what you're asking, or if it's bullying me, I am going to delete it. But if you've got any problems like with the computers or anything, you have a question on using retro computers or on any subject that's covered in my videos, and please feel free to drop me a line on YouTube. But thank you very much for watching. If you did like my stuff and you haven't subscribed, instructions on how to do so will follow. If you've never seen my YouTube channel before, please feel free to go and have a look around, watch videos that I've already done, and I hope you will all join me for my next video. Thank you for watching.